Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Omomi Pepe and I'm so happy to see you guys. If you are a new subscriber, welcome, and if you are an old subscriber, I want to tell you thank you once again. How have you guys been? Just talk to me, guys. Just in the comment section. How have you been? What have you been up to? How is your family and all of that? Just tell me what's up with you guys. So today I will tell you guys about how it is to be a Nigerian, to be a firstborn in a Nigerian home. And in my own case, on top of being a firstborn, I am the only female. So you can imagine how hectic that was growing up. This video is going to be all over the place because I didn't even plan myself. I didn't plan to film today, but here we are. So guys, as the firstborn in a Nigerian home, let me not just say it's crap. Like literally, it's nothing. There's nothing funny about it. I don't get to take anything more than the others just because I'm the firstborn. No, most of the time we have to share things equally. But those are only for things that are beneficial. Most of the things that are like scolding whenever my siblings commit any atrocities is my fault as the firstborn. I'm the cook of the house, I'm the laundry woman of the house, I'm the dishwasher, I'm literally their housemaid as the firstborn. In fact, up until 2 years ago, my siblings would be in the sitting room and my mom, they will all be watching film while I'm in the kitchen and I'm cooking for them. And these guys will still have the guts and the effrontery to call me on phone and ask me, hello?
Wait.
Is the food ready? Come and defend yourself.
Maybe you start that video again.
As I was saying before, one of these guys, my immediate brother, interrupted. These guys literally, they always like to, I don't know, they just took advantage of me all my life. I've been serving them, but now it's time to choose myself. One thing about being the only female is that I get to do all the cooking. So bad that my third sibling cannot cook anything. He'd rather starve himself than cook for himself. Now he's learning the hard way though. Now he's the only one left at home, so he has to do that by himself. And besides that, again, being the firstborn, I automatically get into this mother mode. Like I'm literally an assistant mother. Whenever my mom is not around, I have to take care of them. I have to do everything for them. They literally call me every minute. It's exhausting sometimes, but nobody asked me to come as the firstborn. Most of the time, I always wish I was the lastborn. Honestly, I always wish I was the lastborn because I'm actually the softest person in the house. Although I feel like that's normal as the only female. But in the house, I'm the only one that cries. I cry a whole lot. Like I cry when I'm happy, I cry when I'm sad, I cry when I'm angry. My reactions to everything is tears. I just cry for everything. And these guys would always make my mom beat hell out of me. My mom is a very strict person. Like she's extremely strict. Her own strictness is out of this world. You guys see, in my house, although I'm the firstborn, another thing is although I'm the firstborn and the only child, and the only female, sorry, we at some point we were sharing house chores. Like, so I'm going to sweep the room and you're going to wash the plates and I'm going to sweep the compound, just division of labor in the house. So my mom goes out, maybe she travels or something, and she gets back, or she just go out for the day. When she gets back and she's seen that a particular chore is not done, she obviously knows that chore is not mine, right? But still, I'll be the one that will take it. Anything that happens in the house is my fault as the firstborn. Can't you take care of your brothers? Are you not old enough to take care of this house? All these kind of things. I'm like, are you serious? This thing is not even my fault. Like, why are you forcing me to do something that is not even mine? Yeah, these days when my siblings are doing things to my mom and she's just keeping quiet and she's just letting go, I'm always wondering, like how did we get here? Because my mother, that me I know, she's a disciplinarian. She's what you would define as disciplinarian. She doesn't take any nonsense from me. In fact, she was so strict with me all my life. Like I wasn't even allowed to make mistakes. If I made mistakes, I was in for it, because every mistake had a consequence. But now my siblings will be talking to my mom the way they like, and my mom will just be looking at them and she'll be like, she can just go. I'm like, wow, so this woman can be soft like this. But during my own time, my own time was literally hell. Like, she showed me shege. I wasn't allowed to fix my nails. I wasn't allowed to go out until I finished from university. Like, I'm serious about this, you guys. I wasn't allowed to go out. I wasn't allowed. Okay, let me tell you guys the story. This story is you're going to laugh at this. So I went to fix my nails and I was in 300 level that year. I guess that was 2018. I went to fix my nails at the salon, right? And when I got there, I was already fixing my nails. And my mom just called me and asked me, where are you? And I told her that I was fixing my nails, thinking I am a big girl. Because actually, we had an agreement before I got into university that when I got to 300 level, I would start fashion, I'll start doing makeup, I'll start doing my hair, I'll start fixing my nails, do all those hot girl things. My mom calls me when I was in 300 level. I guess it was the second semester of 300 level. She called me and she said, where are you? And I told her I was fixing my nails. She said I should stop it and remove it. I thought this woman was joking, honestly. She wasn't even around. She traveled that time. And I thought she was joking. She told me that I should remove the nails that I was fixing. I thought she was kidding. I didn't know she was serious. She had to call me on video call, made sure I removed all the nails that I was fixing. In fact, until tomorrow, anytime I pass by that, and anytime that lady sees me, she just tells me, auntie, can't you remember me? I was fixing your nails when your mom told you to remove it. And that's like so embarrassing. And that place is the place I go to very often. Like, it's very close to our market, so I go there really often. And this auntie will be telling me, can't you remember me? I'm the one now. I was the one that was fixing your nails when your mom asked you to remove it. And I'm like, oh God, must you do this every time? Like, it's so annoying and it's so embarrassing. And that's like one of thousands that I've gone through my mom. She's like, that's how strict she can be. My mom says no, and no is no, and yes is yes. Although she's a nice person, she spoils me, but when it comes to being strict, my mom she's the top. She was so strict that I barely had friends. Growing up, I barely had friends because I was always inside the house. I dare not go out. But now my brothers, she will even be asking my third sibling, why are you not going out? I'm like, mommy, are you serious? You're saying that my brother should come out, but like, the guy is 15 now, and she will be asking him, don't you have anywhere to go to? And when I was even 20, at 20 I wasn't allowed to go out. In fact, before I went to South, I wasn't allowed to go out. I went for service at 23. I wasn't allowed to go out until I went to South. If I went to South, mom would tell me, we are going out by 10, you have to come back by 3. And if I don't come back by 3, trust me, I am in for it. Like, I am really in for it. That means that day I'm going to, my eyes will see shege. And this is not even a joking matter. Now I'm laughing about it, but that time it wasn't funny. I actually used to cry and envy all my other friends that had freedom. They were free to do whatever they wanted. I had friends that were fixing nails, that could travel and do all sorts. But me, I didn't have that luxury. I did not at all. It was so bad that when I was in school, I had to be going home every weekend. Any weekend I don't go home, I'm in soup. Like, I'm in real soup. My mom would call me, hello, meet me at home in 30 minutes, because my school to my house is just 30 minutes drive. I mean, my university to my house is just 30 minutes drive, and she will tell me to meet her at home in that 30 minutes. And if I don't, although I could stay for some time, like an hour, but if I don't meet her in the nearest possible time, the shortest possible time, that means I'm so going to get it from her that day. Like, my mom is so strict. So she's even strict with my friends. Even when I started having friends in the university, I'll bring them home. My mom was so strict with them. Like, she will literally tell you, if you are doing colored hair to my house, trust me, you're going to dye that hair to black before you leave our house. Like, that's how strict she can be. But now my siblings they are enjoying. Like, they are enjoying. These guys will be telling my mom, "Mommy, leave me, Jara. I don't want to do this thing." Mommy will leave them alone. Until now, I still can't really just say no to my mom. My siblings will say no, and their no means no, and she's not going to give them issues about it. And I'm like, wow, this woman, so you can be like this. So why is it when it was my own turn, you almost killed me? Like, these guys are buying phones, they are going out, they are doing whatever they wanted. Me in secondary school, if I brought another person's pen to our house, trust me, I'm in trouble, because I'm going to explain where I got that pen, where is my own pen, why is that person having two pens to be able to give me one. Like, I have to explain myself for everything. Like, growing up wasn't it for me. My immediate brother, our age difference is 7 years, so you can imagine that first 7 years of my life is not even the first 7 years. In fact, throughout until I finished NYSC is when I gained my freedom from home. I feel like I've not even gained the freedom. It's just because I'm not living at home anymore, because now I live on my own. Maybe that is why she has now relaxed herself or something like that. But that woman, she was so strict with me. And now with my siblings, she's just like this nice person. She just gives them whatever they want, whenever they want, without questioning them. Like, these guys even like my mom to collect money, and they will collect it and go scot free. If I dare lie to my mom to collect money from her, my brother, my dear, see what I will face if she finds out. But most of the time, I just make sure that she doesn't find out. But if she does find out, I'm in trouble. Like, I'm in real trouble. And I'm wondering, so this same person can now be this gentle. And another thing is, as the firstborn in a Nigerian home, my love, it's rosy in some ways, because I get to be the mother. I get to command them, hey, you do this, hey, you do that. And luckily for me, the age difference is very much, so they really had no option when they were growing up. But now that they are grown, they have wings, they're like this, they are claiming adults for me. Can you imagine the children that I literally raised them from their birth until now? These guys are telling me they are adults, they are allowed to disrespect me, and I won't take that. I will show them that I am the big sister, elder sister. I wish I had a sister sometimes though. Sometimes I envy people with sisters. I envy, the way, the connection they have. I don't really have that kind of connection with my siblings, because they're all boys, and most of the time boys can't relate to what girls like. Although we are kind of close, but not as close as I would want. And I feel like that's just because they are boys and I'm a girl and I'm the only one. Although I really enjoyed that when I started having my own bedroom. As a girl, I had the only bedroom. We had a girl's room and a boy's room. And since I'm the only girl, the girl's room was my personal room. But the boys had to share their room. 2 of them first. Then when our last born came 5 years ago, sometimes he shares with them, sometimes he shares with my mom. That one is a king in his own lane. That one can do whatever he wants at any time he wants. But the elder 2, they had to share the same room, all of that. And I guess keep a room to myself. So guys, tell me your own experience. If you had this kind of experiences with your parents, please tell me. Share it in the comment section. Like, let us know. Because in my own experience, so being the firstborn, in fact, I posted that thing on my story lately, that as the firstborn we are firstborns need a national firstborn day or something like that, because we are also assistant parents. We are the ones doing all the work when your parents are not there. And most of the time parents are not there. Like, if parents have to go to work, they have to also for what we are going to survive with, so they are barely there with us. And as the assistant parents, we just have to come in and do everything. Guys, another thing I just remembered is something about being the role model for my siblings. Like, I don't know why I am saddled with that responsibility, because these guys are also their own humans making their own choices. Why do I have to be the one to model what they would like to do for them? Like, I'm wondering that if these guys bring any bad habits, they blame me. It's me, oh, it's that me. Anything that happens in the house, me, I'm the culprit. Even when these guys are, even when it is obvious that they are the ones doing things, it is still my fault. Like, I feel like that. I really hated that, because they put so much pressure on me. Like, I had to do this, I had to do that, I had to live a perfect life so that my siblings will follow my footsteps. I'm like, why? Let me make my own choices as a person. Why do I have to make my choices based on what will be good for my siblings? Like, why is that? But then, I guess, to whom much is given, much is expected. Most of the time, like half of the time, I even ask, was I adopted? Because why is it that the way I'm treated is so different from the way my siblings are treated? But apparently, it's my responsibility. I was gonna came first. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I really hope you did. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you. If you are watching up to this point, that means you are really interested in what I'm saying, and you are enjoying this content. And I hope you give this content a thumbs up. Like my videos, subscribe, comment, help me grow my community on YouTube. I'm trying to make this a community. I don't want to have a niche per se. I want to do things you guys can relate to, because I'm sure that every firstborn can relate to this video, except that I just said in this video. So I kind of like I really want to just do things that people would be able to relate to, things that would make people happy. And I want you guys to interact with me. I want you guys in my comment section telling me your own experiences as well. If you are the firstborn, or if you've experienced any of these things that I mentioned above, you can just comment, please. I need your comments. I need you guys to talk. This thing I'm saying was actually suggested by one of my subscribers, and if you are the one that commented, there you have your video. I have made the video you wanted. You are welcome. So guys, I need you guys to give me more suggestions in my comment section. I'm also going to drop the link to my Instagram, my Snapchat, my Twitter, all of my social media handles. I'm going to be giving you guys my handles below. You can check them out, and you can also check out my business. I sell interior design accessories online, and I'm also a makeup artist. In case you didn't know that, I'm a makeup artist. But my friend did my makeup today. Like, I'm actually in love with this makeup. Our business page will be linked also in the description box. Touch of Toby is our business page, but I'm going to give you guys my description bar just so you can check her out. And if you like to book her, please do support my friend, because she's an amazing person. I'm a makeup artist, but I love what I'm seeing, so I'm sure you guys are going to love what she's going to do for you as well. So thank you very much, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me throughout my talk. I love you all so much. Thank you, guys. I'm going to see you in my next video. Don't go nowhere. Bye.